All right, what's up, water signs? Hey, Scorpio, how are you guys doing? I know I've been gone a while. I'm sorry, I apologize. During the beginning of Mercury retrograde, it affected my house of communication. So for me personally, I just thought it was best if I didn't put out any messages at that time. Just my own personal thing. And I will get back to my regular scheduling after the Mercury retrograde. I'm going to do a message now for the solar eclipse coming up because that's a powerful ring of fire. Introduce you to some of my new cards as well as, just kind of like get an overall energy pool of what you guys been going through so I can download it and, work with it moving forward. So when I come back with the messages, they're even stronger. I've been doing lots of awakening, frolicking through the forest, climbing in, Odin's tree and all this other good stuff. So, wonderful, okay? So, remember, time is fluid. When you see this, if it resonates, it's for you. Also, energy is reversible. So, cross watchers, this message could be about or for you as well. Cross watchers are welcomed. Male and female on the card does not mean it's a male or female in your life. It's an aspect of the energy, a masculine or feminine energy. We all carry both. And if your message doesn't resonate, I recommend checking your other placements because your messages could be there. There's been lots of marrying amongst the signs. There's lots of awakening amongst the collective. And yeah, definitely check out your other placements and other readings as well as people in your life and their placements and readings, okay? So, thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Universe, Source. What is an overall energy that we can pull for Scorpio to get a feel of their situation and energy? Thank you. Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. Energy for Scorpio for a couple of days before, the day of, and days after leading up to this powerful solar eclipse. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. Energy for Scorpio. Energy for Scorpio. Energy for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. Energy for Scorpio. There it is. Okay, quite a bit's wanting to come out there, actually. All right. So this one didn't flip over in the upright. So, Six of Cups, nostalgia, good times. When things are good, things are good. When they're bad, they're bad. All right, so now let's pull. Let me give these them little round guys. All right, give them a little shuffle around to disperse Cancer's energy that was here last. Make sure none are flipped over. Okay, so this is Archetype Tarot, which is basically the shadow side of tarot, okay? Yes, I've started incorporating the dark with my light, my balance, my equality, because I just don't think it's fair to be pulling all the good stuff when there's bad stuff that ultimately helps our growth more than the good stuff. Hate to say it, I don't sugarcoat anything. The bad stuff helps us more than the good stuff. It's how we grow even more, by embracing the bad and moving forward into new growth. Okay, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. 8 of Pentacles for Scorpio. 5 of Swords for Scorpio. 5 of Swords for Scorpio. Strength. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands for Scorpio. Thank you. Okay, Scorpio, let's look at this energy here. So, you have the 8 of Pentacles. This is putting in hard work, time, effort, energy, building something, learning, beginning something. You're in the start of wanting to see something come to a fruition here. The 7 of Pentacles is about sitting and waiting on positive results and being patient, and the 8 of Pentacles is putting in the hard work beginning whatever it is you need to begin, or learning whatever it is you need to learn while you're sitting there being patient. Okay, so this is the energy of going into the Nine of Pentacles, the self-sufficient, self-assured, doesn't need nobody, wants somebody but doesn't need anybody type energy. And it's clarified by the shadow of the Poet. Now the Poet this is an awesome card because the head is missing, but you see all these birds flying out of it, like, and excuse me, the hands, the shadow hands of this self are holding onto this white illuminating light of, you know, this ball, this intuition, this thought process. And being that this is clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, what you're learning, beginning, or working towards, you know, hard working towards, the Poet uses words as spells, manifestations, puts it out into the universe. It's like a lyricist. When you hear a lyricist sing about something and the next thing you know they're sporting it, it's kind of like they're speaking it into existence. Okay, like, you know, favorite rapper could sing about a Lambo and not have one yet, and 2 weeks later you see him driving one. Literally just manifested it out of thin air. Okay, so words are powerful. Words are powerful. In all this learning and beginning and hard work that you're doing, remember that ultimately what you speak will come into existence. It's the vibration that you're putting out into the universe that the universe is responding to and sending back to you. So if you're sending negative vibrations out into the universe, you're going to get negative responses back. If you're sending positive vibrations out into the universe, and you're going to get positive vibrations back. Now, I don't sugarcoat anything, Scorpios, and all the signs know this. If you are sending positive vibrations out into the universe, but inside you're negative, your heart, your universal, your heart chakra right here is saying something different, the universe is going to respond to what is inside of you. This is your vessel, okay? Ultimately carrying your soul. So you have to be right with those intentions in here as well. Not just what you're portraying, but within yourself as well, okay? Then you have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is unwinnable, sneakiness, defeat. You know, like, he's sitting here with his hand on his head, and there's this one bird that's trying to tell him something, but he can't hear it because of all the noise of these other birds out here, okay? He can't hear the message coming through because of all the other chatter, the other nonsense chatter that shouldn't even matter, okay? And this shadow self of him is back here in the background, standing on the top of a mountain with the light emitting up over a bird of freedom. He's got his arms spread wide, like he just, you know, he wants to jump into something, but he's unsure because of all this other chatter going on. He can't hear his intuition coming through to tell him which direction to go, okay? This is clarified by the Mystic. The Mystic. Oh, wait, let's look at our numerology here. So we have an 8 of Pentacles, then we have 5, 6, 7, then we have 7. So we have luck, and then we have 8, which is perfect unity and completion, a never-ending cycle. Then we have a 5, then we have 10, 10, 2 completions, and a 1. So we have 21, 2 and 1 is 3, new beginnings or change with the Mystic. Isn't that a beautiful card? I mean, that's just like, it's inside of you, Scorpio. It's inside of you. You've been the caterpillar. You are transforming into the butterfly. You are getting what you need. Ultimately, your intuition is very strong. You know exactly what is for you and what isn't for you. But you're having a hard time because of all this other chatter and listening to it. That's why this shadow side is clarifying this. The Mystic is clarifying, not listening to others, not listening to what everybody else has to say, and knowing what it is that you want to go after, what is for you, what isn't for you, what you need to let go of, what you need to process or think about within your emotions, within your physical self, within your family or your security, whatever it is, okay? Because then you have strength. Strength. This is Leo energy. you know, this is basically being strong despite anything that has happened. This is having the courage, the conviction, the compassion, the inner strength, knowing what it is in you and pulling it out no matter how hard it gets. You know, half of her face is a lion and the other half is, you know, like her beautiful self. And she's carrying this heart locket around her neck, which goes past the heart chakra right down into the solar plexus, you know, so it's just kind of, you know, extended there. And even though she's part lion, there's a lamb here, and lions naturally would devour a lamb, right? But it's being in a balance with that strength and not using it to your advantage for the harm of others, you know, being secure with it, okay? Because it's followed by agape. Agape. Those who don't know what agape is, it's the most beautiful, it's the most magnificent, it is the strongest. This is like the greatest love there is. This is just that greatest love. Self-love, love with others, love with the universe, love with source, love from your angels. This is that agape overflowing love. If you don't understand agape, Google it. Go Google agape. I'm going to hold it up here, take a screenshot. Go Google that word, okay? That's clarifying your strength. That's strong, okay? And you have a Two of Wands. A Two of Wands, plans, travel, new ideas. See, she's sitting there with the world in front of her. There's a car with like a little beach bird. She's got her wands. She's looking out. There's a little string of lights illuminating over her. She's making choices, or he's making choices. Like I said, it's just an aspect of energy in the card. Making choices on where they want to go, which way they want to travel, which new direction, what new idea, what kind of plans they want to make. Like getting other people out of your head, listening to your intuition, having the strength to move towards this overflowing agape abundance of new that could be coming in for you, or new within something that needs to be rebuilt, because it's clarified by Eris. Now, when you look at this card, you see a beautiful diamond in the mouth here. This is very symbolic and significant. And if you don't know who Eris is, go Google that as well. But this mouth holding the diamond is almost equivalent to whenever you get a diamond, because a lot of diamonds aren't real, you know, diamonds are rare, and you bite it, that's how you know if it's real or not, okay? So this is kind of like holding it in the mouth but not biting down on it, all right? Like thinking about these plans but not putting anything into action yet. Thinking about, is this real? Is this for me? Is this something I want to do? Like this diamond here, is this real? Should I bite it and find out? Should I make those plans? Should I make this travel? Should I, you know, present my new ideas? Are they even going to be accepted? You know, from the looks of this, I would say yes, because what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Cups is love, emotions, you know, and upright, this is dreams, enjoyment, and happiness. This is right before you get the Ten of Cups, which is like everybody's ultimate wish fulfillment, the love, satisfaction, and harmony. This dream, enjoyment, and happiness is right before you get that. So what you don't see coming is Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, and coming out of the Hangman's tree. Being able to free yourself from all those you know, self-inflicted restrictions and bondages that you've had going on. I mean, you got travel and plans and direction coming up here, and love and emotions following it, okay? You don't see it yet, but it's there, Scorpio. All right, so that's the overall energy of what is going on and your shadow side. Now let's get one more bad, and then I'll move into the good, because I decided to start incorporating, being a Libra and all about balance and equality, the dark with the light, the black with the white, the good with the bad, etc. Okay, so Scorpio, let's see what your sin is. Let's see what sin that you could be holding on to, or maybe need to take a look at, or something that could be hindering your growth within self or relationships, whatever it is, however it resonates for you. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. What is Scorpio's sin? What is Scorpio's sin that they need to know for the solar eclipse? What is Scorpio's sin? Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. What is Scorpio's sin? There it is. Okay. Let me just get that. All right, Scorpio. Ready? Drum roll. Your sin is fated to suffer. Wow. Wow. 2 and 5. 5 and 2 is 7. Luck. This is an ironically card. And being that it's your sin, deep inside, deep in the dark parts of you, what you keep hidden, what you hold on to, is that you feel like nothing's ever going to be for you, or nothing ever is for you. You have this unending despair and doom kind of mindset that you may not show to others, but it's there. You notice this is kind of like equivalent to Snow White when the Wicked Witch gives her the apple and she takes a bite out of it. And then she goes into the dream state. You feel like there's somebody out to get you, Scorpio. You feel like it doesn't matter what you do, that there's people conspiring against you. You feel like it's forbidden for you to express yourself or to be open and honest, be real. This is your dark parts. This is what, nobody really knows, okay? This is what you keep hidden. This is what you're holding on to. You feel like you're fated to suffer, and that's far from true, because this card's numerology comes out to a 7, and that's luck. Within all the suffering and pain and things that you're going through, there is so much beauty coming in for you. We just seen it in your tarot and your shadow side. You have so much coming in for you, Scorpio, that you're not fated to suffer. You're merely going through the hard steps that you have to go through to reach the destination that you're trying to reach, to get to where you want to go, to your ultimate completion and ascension, in whatever form that may be, in relationships, with family, and whatever area of your life, but mostly within self. Okay? And this is not a sin at all. A lot of these sins that come out for all the signs, it makes me sad, because it's kind of like, it's deep. We have all of these sins inside all of us, but some we hold on to a little bit more than others. And, that it may have been why it was saying up there, you just need to stop listening to all that chatter and listen to yourself. That you need to, positively feel in yourself instead of just projecting it to everybody else. You need to really get to the root of that and feel it, because you're not fated to suffer. That negativity, you gotta flush it out so the good can come in for you, because it's coming. It's coming. All right, let's get your keywords from the angels. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. What is Scorpio's keywords from the angels? Let's get cut. What keywords would the angels like Scorpio to know for the solar eclipse in their journey? Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. What keywords would the angels like Scorpio to know? What keywords can help Scorpio? What keywords would the angels like Scorpio to know? Thank you. One more. Thank you. Okay. Scorpio, your keywords is contract and envy. Yeah. What did I say? Oh my God. Okay. So 3, 5, 6, 7, 6, 2. 6s are the past, 7's of luck, 2 is standing strong in your power. And it, you know, okay. So first keyword that it gave you is contract, balance, just truth, just choice, just decision, equality, you know, having the blindfold on, not being able to see it, but feel it. Okay. This is some kind of contract within yourself, within your life, your relationships, your career, whatever it is that you have signed into that you feel like that you are binded and stuck to. It's time to take a look at that, because your sin fated to suffer over here, with luck being on your side through even all that darkness, is saying that, you know, this six of the past here, this contract, this whatever you feel that you're bound to, you may not even be bound to at all. There may be a very fine line or string that's holding it together, okay? Like the scales. And you have envy. It's like this, what I was feeling from this card. There's somebody you feel is out to get you. They're envious of you. They want what you have or what you had or what you're working towards. They're jealous. They're envious. They're coveting whatever it is, or doing whatever they can to like ultimately kind of sabotage that, you know? So be careful. Be mindful, be aware of your surroundings, be very aware of all your surroundings, Scorpio, the people that come into your life and out of your life. Be aware of each and every single one of them, okay? This is a keyword from the angels, so it's kind of like a warning to all that chatter in the background. There's one particular one in there that's not for your highest good, okay? All right, let's see what messages the moon has for Scorpio. What does Luna want to tell Scorpio? What would Luna like to tell Scorpio pertaining to the solar eclipse and the week of it? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Source, and Luna. What is your messages for Scorpio? What would you like to tell? I love all the little signs on the back of it. All right. What would you like to tell Scorpio, Luna? What would you like to tell Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know, Luna? What does Scorpio need to know? Beautiful. All right, Scorpio. So the very first message that the moon has for you, remember the moon is the unseen, the unknown. Again, kind of like what you don't see coming kind of thing, the unknown. The universe knows, your spirit guides, angel, source knows, but you don't. Is the void. This is a 5D self. Ones are about self, awareness, completion, awakenings, healing, the void. Scorpio, you could be dealing with a twin flame, because the void is a place where you talk to them. You talk to them, you talk to your higher self, your spirits, your guides, your angels, the universe. The void is a dream state of communicating with soul tribe. Soul tribe contracts, twin flame contracts, lifetime contracts, okay? The void is where you communicate with all of them. And it's a beautiful place, and it's a beautiful card. Look at this card. It's just like laying out underneath the stars, just completely in a frozen dream state, okay? And then you have power. 16, 6 and 1 is 7. Luck, again, luck. Yep. All right, so you're fated to suffer over here, you know, with the people out to get you, or you feel like, you know, it's just nothing's ever going to be for you. Like I said before, there's a power in that, because again, you have a 7 here with the full moon. There is a power in manifesting and putting your intentions out. That card is absolutely gorgeous. Okay. There's luck within you. Yeah, some things are painful and hard, but ultimately it's for your highest good. There is a power within you, within that void, that you need to discuss, you need to talk to with source about something. There's somebody envious of you. There's a contract you're trying to withhold, or that you're aware of, that you're holding on to. And if this is in the 5D, of course you got to hold on to it. There's nothing you can do about those contracts. But if it's in the 3D and it's some kind of like commitment or thing that you gotten yourself into that has no ties or cords that bind, then, you know, that contract may need to be diminished. Okay? And there's a power in doing that. Because you also have faith. 3 and 1 is 4. This is, you know, movement and work and decision towards change, you know, because 4 comes before 5. You see, she's kind of sitting there holding that pregnant belly, fertility ideas, new things putting out into the earth. This is kind of Empress energy, you know, being able to stand strong in that power of your Empress energy, having faith in what is for you and what isn't for you. And you also have self-love. This is another 6. And so you have contract that you're withholding, either, you know, in the 3D and the 5D or both, that you're trying to balance out. You have self-love. You need to love yourself more. You need to stop thinking that you're fated to suffer, that things are not for you. You need to love yourself more. I mean, there's somebody very envious of you. And you know what I say personally? When they're envious, give them a show, okay? Because there's somebody, definitely put that self-love out there. Like, you know, I freaking love myself. I am gorgeous. I am handsome. I am all that, plus a bag of chips. I got it going on. You know, put it out there. Make them more envious, but keep an eye on them, okay? Because I strongly felt like I was getting that was a warning from, you know, the angels. There's somebody who wants what you have or had or are moving towards having, okay? All right. And on this note, let's get some romance angels. All right. What does Scorpio need to know in romance or relationships? Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. What does Scorpio need to know in romance or relationships that could help them or guide them? Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. What does Scorpio need to know in romance that could help or guide them? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio? Thank you. Any more? One more? No? Okay. So Scorpio, your romance angel is free yourself. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. That's right, Scorpio. You are not fated to suffer anything. You're actually very lucky within that suffering. You are very lucky within your power. You are strong in your void. Your contracts will be upheld because it is ultimate and divine timing. You just need to have self-love and faith in what is for you. Take back control of your life. Don't let anybody tell you any different than what you know, what you feel, and what you intuitively are guided to. Because they could just be envious of you or trying to get you to falter in your course so they could step in, or they could try to alter it, okay? Because if you falter in it, they can alter it. Remember that. Let's get your message from the angels and fairies. What is the message although we have quite a few here, but let's get some more. Let's just get a little bit more clarification going here. All right, message from the angels and fairies for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. What is the message you would like Scorpio to know? What is the message for Scorpio? Thank you. That was quick. Moon energy. See all this moon energy over? Take heed. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm your emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. There we are. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. All this unseen that Luna is trying to tell you, power, faith, self-love, the void, everything that you know, that you feel, that you're going through, that your experiences, even what others don't see, the deep inside, you know. That's for you. You're not fated to suffer. You're not fated to suffer. In this 3D reality, you may feel like it, but in your void, in your 5D reality, you have the moon energy. You're no reason to be confused, okay? There's no reason to be confused because you also have flourish. Again, faith, self-love, flourish. The lotus flower fairy, lotus, the most powerful spiritual flower that there is, tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. That's in that void state. When you're talking to your spiritual crew, when you're talking to your team, when you're up in there with the ones who truly love you, no matter what you do. They see all your good and your bad, and they embrace it equally the same. And let that light shine. And I'm seeing lots of it here. Self-love, faith, power, the void. You have moon energy. You feel like you're fated to suffer. I felt envy from that card, and envy came out as your message from the angel. I mean, you're doing something right because somebody wants to stop you from doing it. And you should be very, very aware of that person. I cannot stress that enough. Of course, the cards ain't going to tell me who that person is, but intuitively, you know. All right, let's get your messages from Earth, and then we'll close this up for you, Scorpio. It looks like you know what shadow work you need to work on for this solar eclipse. It looks like you know what may need to be released or let go of or move towards. It seems like you know you got this. You got to take back control of your life. Stand in your power. Okay? Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. What is the messages from Earth for Scorpio? What is the messages from Earth for Scorpio? Messages from Earth for Scorpio. What may Scorpio need to know? Messages from Earth. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Source. Messages from Earth in this 3D reality. Those did flip up. Okay, so none of these flipped up. These are all face down. So we're gonna put those back there. And these are your flowers. Okay, so you got the tulip. The tulipa is the scientific name. Friendship and gratitude. Let us be grateful for the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Yes, yes. This is knowing the difference between the fakes and the snakes and the real people who have your best interests at stake. Okay? Because the fakes and the snakes don't. Those are the ones that are envious. But there's real ones in there, and being thankful for them and maybe leaning on them and expressing yourself to them as well, because you need to take back control of your life. So you may need to have more involvement with people who stand with you in your highest good, your soul tribe, your spiritual family. And you know, if you don't have many in this 3D reality, maybe it's time to search them out, to find them, to feel them, to intuitively call them. Call in your soulmates, because ultimately every person in your life that's your soul tribe is a soulmate in one form or another. It doesn't have to be a romantic soulmate, okay? And then you have honeysuckle. The scientific word is woodbine. Domestic happiness and devoted affection. I will wind thee in my arms, so doth the woodbine, the honeysuckle gently entwist. William Shakespeare. Contract. Domestic happiness and devoted affection. Standing in your power, taking back control of your life, leaning on your friends, having gratitude, faith, self-love in the universe and the void. Moon energy, believing, calming your emotions and reassuring you peace of mind is possible, that you're not fated to suffer, that this is not going to last forever. Flourishing and realizing who is for you and who is not for you. I love it, Scorpio. I think it's really beautiful. Even though it's a deep rooted message, I definitely would say be aware of anybody entering into your life or just a little more, you know, closer than what they may have used to been, like trying to prey on your emotions, or, you know, if you're going through something or you're in separation and all of a sudden somebody's trying to be super like, hey, best friend with you, they may not actually have your best interests in mind. I'm just saying. So this is what I have for you, Scorpios. And remember that, you know, just because there's a lot of feminine aspects in the cards, it doesn't mean that it's a female. It's just an energy. There's a lot of feminine energy in this reading. There's envy, there's self-love, there's power, there's the moon energy, there's, you know, there's a lot of kind of scared and fearful and you know, unsure kind of energy going on, and that's mostly in the feminine aspect. Whereas, you know, males stand in their power, and see this one here, this power is mostly a masculine aspect, but that's pretty much the only one you have here that's masculine in energy. So you may need to balance out your feminine and masculine energies as well. Anyways, love you guys. See you on the next reading. Like I've been telling all the other signs, I eventually will get to the twin flame readings, probably after the Mercury retrograde, just for personal reasons. Okay, so we'll get more into this, especially, you know, Scorpio. I see you got a void here. You also have contracts, and you have, you know, soul family and things. So you could definitely be dealing with a twin. I'm not going to emphasize on that anymore, but there's a lot of information out there. A lot. There is an awakening among the collective. Have a beautiful rest of your week.